Fool, one day you hear. And then you're gone.
Okay, guys, so I had shared a story with Rick about the very first time I ever worked out, and he thought it was so freaking funny, which at the time I didn't think it was funny, but my mom thought it was hilarious, and my sister laughed her freaking ass off. And you guys thumbed it up, so I'm gonna tell you the story. Okay, so I've always been overweight. The last time, so when I was young, I must have been in 8th grade when they do the the freaking government testing on how fast you can run, how many sit-ups you can do, the school testing thing. They weigh you. So I never wanted to weigh myself because obviously I was way bigger than the other kids since I can remember. When I was in 5th grade, there was one girl who was about my weight, and we were BFFs. Her name was Jasmine. I still remember her name. So then I stopped, weighing myself and stuff because I always saw myself that I was way bigger than the other kids. It was
so
hard
how
for
big
me.
were you then?
I never weighed myself.
Oh, did it make you weigh yourself?
But here's one thing though. In elementary school, I had to wear uniforms for school, and when we went to the store, they didn't have any that fit me. That's how chubby I was. So my mom had to legit go across the border to Mexicali, and she had some lady make all my school uniforms. I had every uniform that every little girl had, except it was made for me. I used to be, you know what? I don't have any pictures of myself then, but my outfits were cute. Even my sisters are always like, "Oh, you always look so cute," for a little chubby girl. My mom made sure that my outfits were the same as everyone else. But anyways, that I'm just rambling on now. So that's just to show you that I was a big kid, and so that's why I never really it never affected me mentally, where I saw myself as ugly or less than anybody else, because my mom made sure that I didn't feel any different until I was older. So by then it was she kept it real, that's where I get it from. So come 8th grade, I get weighed. That's the last time I weighed myself. I was 8th grade. I was, I think, close to 200 pounds. Okay, that's 8th grade. So I just slowly kept gaining weight. Come 11th grade, my sister at the time was living in Lompoc. So
this is her oldest sister.
My oldest sister, Maricela. She lived in Lompoc, and that's basically, if you guys know, up north, this is the middle of nowhere. It's near Santa Maria and all of that. So it's in the middle of nowhere, and I'm gonna say it was spring break or something. I was gonna have over a month off. So or was it summer before 12th grade? I can't remember.
It was summer, that's what you told me.
It's been so long that I just get it mixed up. So she was if you really want to lose weight, you can come stay with me. At the time, she was working out a lot. Her boyfriend at the time was showing her how to do weights and stuff, and she was so what we're gonna do first before you do weights, you're gonna lose weight because you don't want to get that
bulky
thing, the myth that everyone has created since the ages. So she was so since you don't drive, there's no stores nearby, you're just gonna stay home. And you know, like, we are not gonna go out to eat, we're not gonna do anything. Like, you're just here to work out, and while you're home, she had a swimming pool, and it was hot over there, so it was summer.
So how much did you weigh at this time?
At that
when you
time,
went over there?
I'm sure I was in the 300s already.
Okay.
Because after high school, I was 300 and something pounds. Anyways, so I'm gonna say 300, in the 300s, because I was wearing a 24, I think, at the time. So that's pretty, like, big, or 22. So anyways, and I had to shop at freaking the Lane Bryant, because that's all that existed back then. We didn't have a Torrid. It was so hard to find clothes. Anyways, I'm rambling again. So she's all, you're gonna stay, we're just gonna work out, that's what we're gonna do. So I was like, okay. She's like, if you really want to lose weight, we're gonna do this. I was like, yeah, I'm in, we're gonna do this. So we drive up. First day, she takes me to the Air Force, where the Air Force base, she works for the government. So did I need to say all that?
She's a spy.
She's a spy. No, just kidding. So she's takes me to the Air Force base or whatever, and it's kind of like, it's not a beach town or anything like that, but it's not quite desert. Their dirt is like fine, like super fine, and like soft dirt. You know, if you've ever been to the desert, it's that kind of dirt, right? So she's like, so we're gonna run a mile, and it's like 5 o'clock at night, and she's like, but so we're going, right? So I start running, and she's like, hey, you have to run, you have to do this fast, because it's getting dark or whatever. And then so we're running, and it's so freaking hard, right? I'm crying. By this time, I'm crying, and she's like, we have to keep going because it's getting dark, you know? She's like, there's mountain lions out here, there's snakes, and as people have got attacked out here, blah blah blah. You have to run, and I'm in so much pain. My feet were hurting so bad. I'm crying. I'm super tired, and this is the freaking first time I've ever like ran. I never ran like that. So she's like, you have to keep going, blah blah blah. She would not let me stop, and by that time I'm crying, and I'm like, you just want to kill me. So I'm yelling, you just want to kill me, and I don't give a fuck, let the mountain lions eat me. And I'm just saying all these things because I was so upset, because I was so freaking tired. So then right after that, so we make it back, right? And it's already dark, and obviously I didn't get attacked by a mountain lion. I didn't even see one. But so we get back, and straight from there, she forces me to get on the freaking elliptical. Oh my god. I swear I didn't even do 2 minutes on there. I was dying. I could not do the elliptical then. And then, so after that, she just had me doing cardio, right? So then, from there, all she had me eating was salads. That's why I hated salads for a while, and I would not eat them, because that is all we ate. We ate salads with chicken, salads with shrimp, salads with steak. Everything was fucking salad. At that, she didn't even let me cook my damn broccoli. She used to make me eat it raw. So for a month, over a month, I stayed there, and I couldn't go to the store because remember, I told you guys, my weakness is freaking chips. Baby, you can just hold it regularly so you're not tired, because it's a long ass story. So my weakness was chips, and she did not let me keep any money. And back then, obviously, I didn't have an ATM or anything, so no money, no way of going anywhere but to the swimming pool. And her apartment was 2 stories at the time. So my thing was to, 1, I had to go swimming. 2, I had to do 100 squats a day, okay? And I had to go up and down the stairs a few times. And then when she would come home, we'd eat, and then we'd go to the little gym that they had. And for a while, I could only do 2 minutes. The most I did on the elliptical was like 15 minutes, and I was dying then. But yeah, that's the first time I ever worked out.
So what happened? You said that you talked to your mom on the phone and you're trying to leave?
Oh yeah, I forgot. See, that's why I have to tell you right then and there. That's why I tell you guys, when I get something in my head, I have to tell you guys right then and there, because or else I'm a scatterbug. So, okay. So that night, after my sister tortured me, she fucking killed me. So we get home, I call my mom, I'm like, she's trying to kill me. When my mom called, I was just getting home, right? So I took off my shoes, and my toenail, my second toe, after my big toe, my toenail freaking fell off. My toes were freaking bleeding, and it was just a fucking mess. It was a disaster. My toes were bleeding. My toenail fell off because no, you guys have never seen my toes. I don't think I want to show you my toes. So my second toe is longer than my big toe. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's pretty weird. It's ugly. But my fucking toenail fell off. I never thought I was going to grow another toenail because my mom told me your toenail is not going to grow back, but it did. But yeah, so my toes were bleeding. I'm freaking dying. So I tell my mom calls, and I'm like, she's trying to kill me, blah, blah, blah. She was like, well, you want to lose weight, that's, you have to do what she says. And then, mind you, this is like 5 hours away, so my mom was not going to come pick me up. She just left me there. So I did lose weight. I probably lost like 30 pounds. I wish I would have taken pictures then. But it wasn't really a thing then, because I'm old. And so yeah, so my gift from my sister for losing weight and like dealing with that shit was to do my hair. She paid for my hair to be done. I had highlights and stuff. So yeah, so that's the very first time I worked out.
So tell us about when you went back home and you had a gym membership for a little bit.
Okay, so I was 16, 17 at the time. 11th grade, probably going to senior year. My other sister, she bought me a gym membership, but she was never able to come with me.
This was when you got back, right?
This is when I got back. So the gym I had LA Fitness then. It was so expensive, but my sister was paying for it. So my mom would literally drive me. It was probably like 15 minutes away from home. My mom would drive me to the gym and sit outside in the car for me to go and do my workout. All I did was the elliptical on the freaking bike. And the other thing I knew how to do was, basic the machines, because my sister taught me how to use those. But I was always by myself, and there was no information then. There was no YouTube. There was no nothing like that. You had to pay a freaking trainer, and I didn't have the money for it. My sister was already paying for my gym membership, and like obviously my parents didn't have that much money to pay it. It was so freaking expensive back then. And so yeah, so my mom would wait for me, and then eventually I just like gave up because I had no one to go with me. My sister only went with me once because she worked. And
wait,
yeah,
so what about
I
people now that have to go by themselves and they want to give up? Like,
well, there's so much information out there on YouTube. Like, there's no reason why you shouldn't know how to like really work out. Like, people are lazy and they don't want to do their own research. So, like, I don't know. I was a freaking kid too. Like, to be honest, like, you're just like, why am I wasting my time when you're a kid? You think that I'll do it later, And later later didn't happen till now. And so yeah, so that's when I first started working out. I just maintained like my weight that my sister helped me, you know, because it was hard. Okay, so it's 8 of us, and it's 4 boys, 4 girls. My brother unfortunately passed away, so it's now 7 of us. So but it was a total of 8 of us. So every weekend there was something. Like the way our family gets together is to eat, like for birthday parties and all of that. And it's always, we're always, aren't we, babe?
Yeah.
Everything is eating, huh?
Yeah.
And we don't make a little bit of food, like, because there's so many of us. It's like,
Plus people have kids too.
Yeah, plus nieces and nephews. It's like a shit ton of us. And so my dad worked a lot, and every weekend that's when we would all get together, make carne asada or KFC. That was my dad's favorite. So everything was surrounded around food. So like still to this day I have a problem with that. Like I associate like memories with certain foods, and that's why because I was missing my mom, so that's why I was craving the chile verde stuff, and that's why I made the turkey that way, because like it just, like, I don't know, it's like your brain is so programmed a certain way that you just associate like happiness and happy memories with food. It's so weird. But yeah, so I don't know, what are we talking about now? We're just rambling now. But yeah, so I don't know, that's, I guess you guys can get to know me a little bit better this way. It was me just talking about stuff.
We didn't work out for a long time after that.
Oh yeah, after that, after high school, I didn't work out like at all. And should I keep talking?
Sure.
Okay. So after high school, I stopped, obviously, like working out, whatever. My sister, but I stopped going to the gym, and then my sister put a hold on it, but I never went back to the gym. And so after that, should I talk about the pills that I took?
Sure.
Okay. So when I was, right before I met Rick, so I must have been like 20.
Yeah,
20 years
about
old.
9 years ago.
Yeah. So wait, Jalen was born. It was before Jalen was born. So I don't know. So yeah, I
10
might
years
have
ago.
been like 20 years old. My sister's friend was like,
This is
"Dude,
another sister.
This is my sister."
Oh, okay.
So my oldest sister, the torturer, damn her, she tortured me like hell. So I would not suggest the first time someone ever works out and is overweight to fucking torture them like that, because I feel like I basically would have quit then, like, and obviously I did later, because I didn't enjoy it, you know. And that's why I tell you guys, like, you guys need to find some sort of exercise that you guys enjoy. Working out shouldn't feel like a chore, you know. It just has to, you have to learn how to enjoy it and look forward to it. And that's why I stopped doing cardio for so long too, because I didn't enjoy it. And then I found Zumba. So anyways, I'm just going all over the place. So my oldest sister, Marcella, her friend, she was like, "Oh, so and so is losing so much weight. You know, this lady has these pills, these pills, blah blah blah." So I freaking signed up for it, right? It was like $20 a week. So it was these sketchy ass pills that they were bringing from TJ. And she weighed me, and I was, how much did I tell you I was? 310, 320?
325, I think.
Yeah, like something like that
Yeah.
at that time. So then she weighed me. Me and my other sister went. My other sister. She went with me, right? So we're all like excited, wanting to lose weight. It's only $20. So we get these pills, and we would drink them in the morning. I don't remember how it worked.
Some type of fat burner.
Some type of fat burner. Let me tell you. She was like, you don't even have to work out. Boop, score. I ain't got to do shit, and I'm going to drop weight. So everybody's in it for that, right? You don't care that they just came from TJ. You don't even know what the fuck you're taking, but it's going to help me lose weight. So, sure enough, me and my sisters are taking these pills, and I'm dropping so much weight like that. I think I dropped like 20 pounds the first week. And then, but I was a crackhead. I was like, I didn't ever feel hungry. I was just dropping weight. I was up all night. So, the story is, my mom was like, you need to stop taking them because something's wrong with it. And it was getting freaking expensive. So I was so cracked out that I took apart my mom's chandelier, piece by piece by piece. I was up on a chair. I took the whole chandelier apart. I freaking cleaned each one. It was a glass chandelier. I cleaned each one, and I was like, nah, there's something wrong. Like, if a diet pill is making you do this, like that, there's something wrong with these. So then, sure enough, I stopped taking them, but I dropped 50 pounds.
Damn.
50 pounds.
What happened with Victoria? Because she was taking them too.
Okay, so my other sister was taking them too, and then we both started feeling sick. I dropped 50 pounds in like, I'm gonna say like 2 months, if that.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know how many people want to sign up right now?
Huh? I don't even know where to find the lady. Just kidding.
She lost so much weight, she disappeared.
Yeah. No, so my other sister, she got a thyroid problem from it. So I don't know what the fuck we were taking.
What the fuck?
Yeah, she ended up on thyroid medication for a while till it was normal. That's why I tell you guys, don't fall for the quick fix. Don't fall for the freaking pills. You know, supplements are to help you like, how do you say it?
Reach your goals. But you still got to put in the hard work.
But you still have to do the hard work. And drinking these pills, taking things that you don't even know what they are, it's not good.
Luckily
nothing happened to me. But my sister, yeah, her thyroid was messed up. And because her thyroid was messed up, it was harder for her to have a baby. Like, just, you know, there's no, what do you say? How do I say it? There's no better option than to just do it naturally, you know? Just do the hard work. It's gonna be slow, but you're gonna get there, you know? Little by little, you'll be better. Like me, I just started with exercising, and I was still semi-eating bad, but my high blood pressure went away, all of that. So just stick to the freaking basics, you know? Don't take no freaking pills and shit. You don't need it. And a lot of people get sick. Some people don't even know what they're taking, like me. I was probably over there taking freaking meth or something. It was a disaster, let me tell you. And yeah, so just a little background story on my attempts of losing weight. I have to say that the best thing that helped me was, you know, getting into lifting weights, and that I was so depressed at that time, and I didn't even know what depression was. You know, how old was I when my parents passed away? Like 22?
23.
22, 23.
Yeah, 22 and 23. Yeah.
you know, losing a parent is hard, but I feel like when you're younger, it's even harder because you have no idea what's going to happen to you. And I didn't want to get emotional. But, you know, everyone in my house was obviously affected. But I have to say probably, I don't know, me and my little brother were the worst off because we didn't really know what was going to happen. We're the youngest. So, like, the age gaps are really big. But me and my little brother are the closest in age. And, like, so at the time I was really depressed. I didn't even know what was wrong with me. And I didn't have health insurance or anything like that. So I cried for months at a time, and I was just in the room. I didn't do anything. And now I know that I was depressed, you know. And hadn't it been for Rick to get me to work out and, like, stick with me, I don't know what the hell would have been of me, you know. But yeah, so working out got me out of that depression, and I still have anxiety every once in a while, but now I know what triggers me, and I know, like, that it's not something that, like, instead of getting medication and all of that, I just found a different alternative and started working out, and that helped, you know. But yeah, so how did it turn in from that to this? I don't know. So whatever you guys are going through, just please do your best. Just work out, and everything will be better. So hopefully you guys are not bored. You guys have probably been gone. But yeah. See you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.